Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Spring. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's class, we are also joined by all my pets. I've got Nami, Machi, Toyo and Isha. They're all sleeping in the bed. We'll be looking at checks today in today's class. So it's a full Muay Thai class today. First of all, we're breaking it down into the check technique. So first section of the class, follow along with me. We're going to learn the check technique or review some key points that I use to remind myself for a strong check. And then later on in the class, we'll go into combinations, shadow boxing rounds. You don't need any equipment today, just moving around in your space, looking at the check and incorporating it into your combinations. We'll finish off the class today with a little bit of core work, and it should be a fun class. Let's go. All right, guys, let's get straight into it, having a look at the check technique. So whatever stance you're normally standing in, either your orthodox stance or your southpaw, I'll get you guys to stand into that stance. Find your rhythm, so keeping back heel off the ground, relax, soft knees. All right, from here, let's have a look at that rear check first, okay? So in my stance, what I want to do is for the check, lift the knee to the inside of my elbow, keeping my hand at my guard, lifting, and then placing it back down, yeah? I'll try and move around Nami. So we're here again, in your stance, check, bop, and back down. So you guys will notice that for the check, I'm bringing it out to a 45 because as the roundhouse kick comes over, you don't want your leg to be too narrow because you'll move your stance over. So from here, in your stance, checking, and then back down. Hi. I'll just move Nami out of the way. Okay, so back to stance. We're here. Rhythm, check, and back down. Key points. Still having your hands up at your guard. You're not dropping your hands down to lift the check up. We're here. Hands up, check, and back down. Check, and back down. Okay? Direction of where you're pointing your shins, make sure it's at the 45. You're not bringing the knee up too close into the middle. So we're here, check, and down. Yeah, so from the side, guys, looks like this. Here, check, and back into my stance. I don't want to check, go too narrow. Again, losing my balance, opportunity for the other person to kick me or strike. So I won't be able to defend. Checking, and back down again. All right, so talking about foot, whether you can flex it down or point your toes up, that's up to you. Different teachers to tell you differently. But for me, this feels a little bit safer when I go into roundhouse kicks, or I'm just a little bit worried that someone kicks my toes, to be honest, in a fight. But usually I have it by habit. I point my toes up, just also because it strengthens and starts to engage the muscles around your shins a little bit more. So we're here. Sometimes flexing it up will make that shin bone feel a little bit more protected. Otherwise, if you like, you can always just point it down. Whatever it is, make sure you have good balance and you're able to move and feel like you can strike back after your checks, okay? So again, holding your stance, check, and back down. Check, and back down. One more thing about posture, guys, you don't want to be hunching over too much for your checks. So what not to do would be looking something like this, where you're kind of closing yourself down too small. And we're here, I'm breaking posture to lift that leg up. So again, I want to stay tall in my stance. So if this is my striking stance that I'm comfortable in, that check shouldn't affect my stance. I'm just lifting the leg up, check, and I'm back down, able to move around after that, okay? So let's try again with that rear check. Let's do 20 sets together. In your stance, my count, 1, 2, oh, one more thing, guys, for the check. I like to exhale as I check. So same thing like you strike, exhaling for the check. We want to be exhaling, strong stance, and then back down, all right? 3, 4, 5, squeeze that core, 6, you want to be nice and stable through this leg, not letting your hips dip side to side. Everything should stay unaffected as best you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, guys. Just watching how you're placing that foot down as well. What not to do is checking and then falling all your weight into that leg. Still maintaining weight into the middle. Check and back down, all right? 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so now let's have a look at our lead check. So again, let's go through those key points again. We're here in this position, making sure the knee's on the inside of the elbow, so we're not going on the outside this way. Knees on the inside. You want to make contact with your knee and the inside of your elbow. Otherwise, if I'm checking that position and there's a gap, the kick will just go straight through to my ribs, all right? So in that position here, you want to seal that gap and bring it back down, okay? And again, so we're checking and back down. Sometimes I think about squeezing my obliques as a cue and also thinking about squeezing my glute on the supporting leg as a cue. So again, from your stance, whichever helps you guys to find that better balance rather than checking and then feeling like you're about to fall off to the side, okay? So here, check, nice and strong. It's a nice explosive movement, guys. So one thing that I find with my clients is that when they're checking, sometimes they feel like it's a quad exercise where they feel like they're using a lot of their quad muscles to lift their leg up and it becomes very slow and tedious. What you want to actually do with the check is make an explosive, sudden movement using your core. So pelvic floor, obliques, all working hard, and your glutes, of course. Up and back down. Checking on your supporting leg. Again, there's different schools of teachings here. You can come up onto your toes. That's kind of like for a fast check. If you're a bit short on timing, that helps you get that check up a little bit faster. Otherwise, recently I've been practicing a lot of my flat-footed checks because for me personally, it helps me keep better balance and also able to strike back with a little bit more solid movement rather than feeling like I'm bouncing around, getting pushed around too much, yeah? So up to you guys. You want to check fast, you can lift the heel off the ground, the supporting leg, or nice and steady, foot flat. Okay, again, going through all that check on the lead side, maintaining your stance. Again, pointing for 45, bump, and back down. Just imagine roundhouse kick to the ribs. You're blocking. Oh, one more thing, guys, about the checks. You're thinking about the target that you're trying to hit with or block with is your top part of your shin, all right? So when I'm kicking, I'm thinking about hitting with the bottom part of my shin because it's the longest, furthest away from me. So using my range. But when I'm blocking, I want to use the top part of my shin bone, nice and strong here. Up and down, all right? Up. So as the kick's about to make contact, same time, lift the check up. And again, squeeze, up, and back down. Okay, let's try 20 of these together. So in your stance each time, making sure you're squeezing your glutes, exhaling, don't hold your breath and tense up. Relax your shoulders, keep your stance, and check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. And back down. All right, guys. So if you have any questions about the check, feel free to message me, drop in the comments below. We're going to have a look at incorporating the check now into our different techniques in shadow boxing combinations. So we'll go through 5 rounds of that and hopefully give you a better idea and understanding of what the range is for your checks and how to use it well and also keep your balance. Let's go. All right, guys, round 1. Let's have a look at using the check into your push kick. So going rear check, bop, land down, straight into lead push kick. So that's the start of it. Again, check, push kick, or from this side, going into your rear check, land, find your balance, push kick. From there, guys, going to close distance using the push kick, fake, and going double jab and cross. All right, so whole combo, check, push kick, fake, double jab, cross, okay? And then move around in your space, guys. I'll try and move around the cat. So again, from this side, check, push kick, fake, double jab, and cross. So closing that distance, check, usually it's around the kick range. You can go check into push kick straight away. That's around the same range. And we're looking after that closing distance to land our punches. All right, guys, let's find your stance, starting in 5 seconds. And let's go. Check, lead teep, fake, bop, bop, bop. Exhale all your strikes and move around. Check, teep, nice and sharp, fake. So use that fake enter in close distance into your punches. And again, if you guys have more space to hop forward with the push kick, so we're here, check, teep. If you have more space to hop in, do so, because my space is a little bit limited. I'll make that fade just a little bit shorter, all right? Okay, move around, guys. Make sure you're finishing turning all your punches over. Nice long punches. Turn the shoulders. Focusing on that strong check. Put the foot down, straight into the push kick. Not too many steps in between, so I'm not going check, trying to find my stance, and then going to your push kick. From the check, you should be able to land up, straight into your teep. And then from there, fake, and land your punches. Move around, keep your hands up. Even though you're only shadow boxing at home by yourself, guys, don't drop your hands. Don't get into a bad habit of moving around, just crossing your feet, resetting for the whole round. Keep your hands up. Stay sharp. Imagine you moving around in space with someone else, okay? Try and time that landing of the push kick as I fake it with the jab. All right, so as I land, bop, bop, entry for me to close in for my punches. Under a minute, guys. Last one. And time. Okay, guys, round two. Let's have a look at alternating the checks this time. So whichever leg you start with, on the opposite side, you'll land a push kick. And again, we're going check into push kick, but this time using the fake to come in for a knee, okay? So we're here. Let's say I start on my rear check, land, push kick. Same start, fake. But this time, knee, elbow on the same side. If I start with my lead side, check, land, teep, use the fake. Step up, knee, land back, opposite stance. Okay, if that's too confusing, start on one side, and let's go. Check, push kick, fake, knee, land, elbow. Move around. If I start on my lead side, check, push kick, land back into my stance. Now I use that fake. Step forward, drive the knee, land back. I'm in my opposite stance, pop, throw an elbow, and then recover however you like. Back into your stance. Keep alternating sides, guys. Check, teep, fake it, long knee, land, elbow, move. Strong check, teep, and back, fake, knee, and elbow. Rhythm, guys, nice timing. Strong check, bop, bop, put the check and teep together. Then you can take your time. Fake it, bop, boom, close distance. So again, utilizing the check and the push kick after that to come closer, bop, to land your shoulder weapons. Hop. Make sure you're breathing out as you're striking. You don't have to make all the funny sounds, but it makes it a little bit more fun, especially when you're shadowing and locked down by yourself. Love how Nami just takes center position. Like you're doing leg techniques, you guys can still see Keep good balance on those knees. Drive up onto your toes. Up. Nice strong calf raise. Bum. Make sure you turn your hips to the elbows. Move around. Just over a minute, guys. Oops, wrong side. That was freestyle. Got a bit carried away. 20 seconds. And time. All right, guys, next one, a little bit more simple. After you check, going straight back into a roundhouse kick, okay? So again, playing long range where you normally use the check is again to block, of course, roundhouse kicks, and then coming back with the kick. I'll give you guys the variations for my advanced guys. If you want to add a check in, add a fake in before the kick, do so. Otherwise, it's just check, land the foot, pop, roundhouse kick. Or if I'm going lead check, straight into your switch. So don't take that little extra delay putting the foot forward. Bring the foot straight back. And roundhouse kick. All right, let's go. Start with that first, guys. I'll show you guys the advanced version in a sec. Pop, kick, and recover. When you're shadowing at home, just kick all the way through. So check, pop. Make sure your posture's forward for your check. You're not leaning backwards, making it hard for you to come forward with the roundhouse kick after. So we're here, check, stay forward. Because I have the intention of kicking through and chasing my partner down. All right? So going check, kick. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going, guys, at home. If you want to add a bit of a level of complexity to it, from here, after you check and you're about to go into a kick, throw a fake. So don't kick straight away. After you go check, land, fake first, and then kick. All right? Or moving around for my switch kick, I'm going check, land, fake, and then go through and follow through with the kick after. So add a bit of a pause in for the kick. If you're still learning how to do check and kick, keeping balance, just stay with the basic movement, check, straight into the kick. All right, I want you guys to challenge your balance, stay in the ball of your foot for the kick. So from that check, pop, find a way to get nice and quick into the roundhouse kick. All right, keep it up, guys. Check, and dodge the cat. Minute 40. Or I can go check, pop, fake, pause here, see the reaction, boom, and then throw my kick. Same thing for the switch. Check, switch, fake, pop, and go straight into it. So you guys imagine you just blocked the roundhouse kick, and usually quick return, pop, we'll get the score back. If they're very good at keeping defense, they might be thinking of checking or catching a kick after. So if they know the pattern, from there I can go fake, see their reaction, boom. Then land my kick after. Under a minute, guys. Pop, pop, good. Ten seconds. And time. Okay, next one, guys. Check, and then traveling forward, knee on the same side. Similar to what we just did with the kick, but of course now the knee's a little bit shorter range weapon than the roundhouse kick, so you guys need to travel forward with that. So rear one first, check, bump. See how from the side, from the check, I'm not trying to knee from here, check, I'm pushing myself forward to cover distance, okay? So going check, cover distance, long knee. Or from here, check, bump, straight into the switch and push my front foot forward. So this whole round, guys, practicing check, move yourself forward into a knee. For more advanced guys, I'll show you adding strikes after, but start with this first. Check, move forward. When you're moving forward, still not going too wide and leaning back from here. Check, push forward, and make sure you're still able to come up nice and tall into the ball of your foot and drive that knee up. Check, forward, push, and then recover, move around. Hey. So nice long knee. Make sure hand high up on your guard as you're coming in closer to range. Check, move forward, long knee. From there, guys, you can go long guard and push, move off backwards or angle off. Don't just drop your hands once you landed that long knee. Bop, bop. So for that left knee, guys, I'll show you guys again. From here, check. When I land long knee, just control that movement, bring that foot down, straight into your stance again. Move around. Okay, advanced guys, double knee. So check, move forward, knee, knee. So adjusting your stance for the double. Check, knee, knee. If you're just starting out with the check and knee, stick to that, just one knee. If you're comfortable with that already, add a double. 1, 2. So readjusting your foot for the second one, making sure you're still offline and not starting to hover to the wrong side of the line, okay? Keep it up, guys. So you have your double knees or your bop, bop, just your singles. And again, guys, long guard after, step back, take a little slight angle, but just don't drop your hands. Expose for elbows. For the knee, guys, quick tip, heel to your bum and toes pointing down. So not forward with the toes, point your toes down. Yeah, but today's focus is not on the other techniques so much, but more on your check. So just bring your awareness into your check and how you're landing and your ability to come forward and close your distance for your knees. So strong check, move in, pop, pop. Machi snoring. 20 seconds. Such a cold day today and so overcast. Last 5. Let's get one more in. And time. Okay, now let's try going into check, push, kick on the same side, all right? So just that technique from here. Check, land, push, kick. So don't land, put your heel down on the ground. From here, stay in the ball of your foot. After you check, bop, boom. Straight into your push kick, over the lead side. Going check, land, and push kick straight away. So, for example, if someone comes in for a double kick, you're ready, check the first one, boom, push them off balance, okay? And then from there, check, land, push kick. After that, guys, you can freestyle a little bit. After you check, push kick, you can move around, add some strikes in, move, feints. For my advanced guys, I'll give you guys a alternative in a sec, but just start with this first. Pop, pop. Try and make that lag time in between the two techniques super short. Squeezing that glute, just got good balance. Move around, check, teep. If you're doing this in front of a mirror, guys, it's important to make sure that your check's still pointing out to the 45. Sometimes when you rush it, I see a lot of people kind of Bring the checks too narrow, especially for the advanced ones, which I'll show you guys in a sec. Still maintain the difference. Point the knee out, point the knee forward, okay? Knee points out, and knee forward. Check, teep, or check, and teep. Okay, advanced version, keeping the check up and teeping from there. So from here, check and teep. So you don't have that bounce in between. Much faster, squeeze the core, push, kick out, squeeze, push, kick, okay? So from the side, we're here, check, hold, and teep, check, and teep. So as I was saying before for the knee, making sure now that you're not going check and teep, where your knee's pointing too straight. Still keep it out to the 45s. We're here, check, teep, squeeze the core, check, and teep. And don't drop your hands down, okay? So move around. Advanced version, or just when you're starting to do this technique, adding that little bounce is fine. We're here, check, teep, move around. If you want to challenge your balance, something to practice is going check, bump, bump, straight into your push kick, and still controlling the foot down. So you're not going check, teep, whoop, and then losing your balance. We're here, control the movement, bump, foot comes down, check, teep, down. Under a minute, guys. Practicing either adding your filler strikes in between, core strong. Practicing your shadow boxing in front of the mirror is probably a good idea if you're doing this at home in lockdown, for example, just so you can see how your posture is. So I'm not going, whoop, crunching down too much. Nice tall posture. So again, push kicking, ball of the foot, not leaning back for the advanced version. We're here, we're not trying to push and compensate by leaning backwards. Stay tall, posture straight. So check, push, kick, nice and straight. Bop, bop, keep that core strong. Bop, bop. So foot pointed out to the 45s, or a little bit wider if you need to. And time. All right, guys, so 5 rounds looking at how to utilize the check. Really important defense. One of the first things that you'll probably learn when you go into a Muay Thai gym, how to block for the roundhouse kicks. So lifting your knee all the way up to the inside of the elbow for the roundhouse kicks to the ribs. Of course, anything higher than that, to the head, to the forearm, we're using a different technique for defense. And of course, you can use the checks for your leg kicks as well. So leg kick, outside leg kicks, blocking the inside leg kicks, and then of course, body kick and body kick. In today's class, we had a look at the body kick defense for the check. Hope you guys enjoyed that and had some insight into how to use the check. You can utilize this in your shadow boxing. If you're still learning how to shadow box, one of the questions I get a lot is where to start and what strikes to use. So now if you're learning how to shadow box and watching this video and trying this at home, start to use the check when you're thinking about using your roundhouse kick. So instead of just going, for example, jab, roundhouse kick, now you have also in that range, you're using your jab, you can check first and then go into your roundhouse kick or kick and then come back with a check. Check, push, kick. That's all around the same range. And after that, from your check, it doesn't make sense to just go straight into an elbow unless that person is really running at you after. But from here, check, if you want to go into an elbow, how do I break distance to cover that into something that makes sense? All right, hope that makes sense to you guys. Let's finish off with a little bit of core work. Plank, let's get into the plank. Okay guys, so finishing today's class in the plank, we'll start on our forearms and go into different variations of it. We've got 3 minutes worth of this, so starting in your basic plank, holding like that, and then I'll call change of variations. We're gonna go into swiveling, into side plank, so turning, replacing the arm into side plank, and then we're gonna come back into the plank position, and we're going to go into hip dips as well, so tilting side to side, and squeezing, and then just holding that basic plank, all right? So going through those variations for 3 minutes, let's go. We're starting in 5 seconds, and let's go. Squeeze the core, head straight, looking down. Oh, hi, Nami. All right, first minute, guys, she's gonna hold the plank. Nami. Nami adding extra weight to my plank. All right, 30 more seconds. Are you comfortable, Nami? Do you mind? Oh. 20 seconds, guys. I'm starting to pant. This is hard work. Nami, 10 seconds. All right, we're gonna go into our alternating side planks. Nami's gonna go flying soon. Oh dear, and let's go. Sorry, Nami. All right, up guys. Bring your forearm back. Hi, Toto. Twist. If you can, try and keep one foot on top of the other, really pushing the hips up here. Place the forearm down and twist. Down and twist. This is Toyo, everyone. Hey, Toto. Hello, Ray. "20 seconds, guys. Hello. Controlled movement. And let's go back into the middle. Holding for 30 seconds here. Then we're going to go 30 seconds of hip dips. Squeezing tight for now. If you're starting to feel pressure in your lower back or discomfort in your lower back, make sure you guys stop. You want to feel this all in the core. 10 more seconds, and we're going to go into hip dips for the last 30 seconds. All right, and let's go. Dipping the hips side to side. Yes, Nami. Thank you, Nami. 10 more seconds, guys. Hey, sweetie. 3, 2, 1, and time. Woo. Okay, guys, we made it. Yep. Now you can sit on me, Nami. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Having a look at the checks today, and of course, a lot of us are still in lockdown, so I hope you guys are keeping safe, keeping sane, and trying to keep healthy still. There's lots you can do at home in terms of home workouts and to keep fit and just to keep yourself on track with your Muay Thai training. So I hope this video was helpful. And if you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see next, I'll be filming at home in my room, hopefully for not too much longer in lockdown here in Melbourne. But otherwise, I'll definitely take into account what you guys want to see next. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.